Durag man is crazy.
Time to blow it up.
What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of The Truth TV with True Fisher. Today we are going to talk about Durag Man and the show Hey A.J. on Disney Plus. So Disney Plus and Disney Junior got the show Hey A.J. and I had to go and watch it, or not watch the whole show, but see what episode was the Durag guy, right? Just so I can have some perspective on the controversy, basically. So I went to go and watch the particular episode. The episode is like episode 8 of the series, and it's a half. It's the second half of another episode where it's called like "Don't Mess with AJ," and the episode centers around her cleaning up her room, and the Durag dude. His name is Captain Durag. He comes in because he has, I guess, a series or a series of movies. It's Captain Durag, and the city that he fights is called Slime City. He fights a dumpster, which doesn't make sense for him to be Captain Durag. He could have been like Captain Vacuum or something like that. Because he literally, his saying is, I don't fight crime, I fight grime. I know it's corny, it sounds corny and everything, but it does not make sense. Like the Durag just don't make sense. For his name to be Captain Durag, it makes absolutely no sense. I thought that the Durag would have had some sort of ability to do something or whatever. No, but this show, has Captain Durag basically doing cleaning up garbage. Yeah, Black History Month, right in the middle. Cleaning up garbage is crazy. So the show seems to follow a Jamaican family, and the daughter, when she has problems or when she has to do something, she uses her imagination to, do it basically to help her out, which is not a bad, premise for a TV show for kids. It actually is a good premise for a TV show for kids. But the episode with the Durag dude, the episode starts off with them watching his movies on TV. Her mom comes in and say, "Hey, you supposed to go clean your room up. You can't watch nothing else till you clean your room." The dad say, "I'm gonna pause the TV. You gonna go clean your room." And she say, "Well, what would Captain Durag do?" Captain Durag is gonna, she's gonna envision herself or imagine herself fighting, the dumpster in Grime City with Captain Durag, and the dump, basically fighting the city or cleaning up the city is her cleaning up her room. Once again, not really too bad of a premise to, I guess, help kids learn to clean a room, but the idea of having like a dude just flying around, no superpowers. He got like a pressure washer gun and a broom that just kind of, I don't even know what it do, but it just cleans. The Durag is, there's no significance of the Durag at all. You would have thought the Durag would have did something. There would have been some sort of superpower or anything like that. No, the Durag does nothing. The Durag is like from like the top of the head all the way down to the bottom. Like it does nothing at all. But this Durag, Captain Durag, caused a lot of controversy about, with Disney, being just inappropriate and out of touch in Black History Month. But the controversy focused more so on the creator of Captain Durag, Camille Corbett. She's the creator of Captain Durag, and she basically said that her reasoning for creating Captain Durag was because she liked blaxploitation movies and Pam Grier, and it's funny, and we should release ourselves from the shackles of respectability politics, as she said in the video that I'm actually about to play for you all, so you all can hear what she had to say, and then I will come back and talk about the video.
It's Camille here. I'm a writer on Hey A.J. and I'm the creator of Durag Man. I know it's Black History Month. Let's take a deep breath together and let's release ourselves from the shackles of respectability politics. Come on, guys. We finally have a superhero with our culture. Let's not talk about semantics and let's just focus on what's happening. If you've seen the show, you know the bunnies in every episode. Slime City is funny. Come on, guys. Let's get into it. Where's the joy? Why is everything so serious? We gotta celebrate our people. What Richard Wright would have wanted. He wouldn't want us to be like, let's just be respectable all the time and talk in stilted language. Let's enjoy our culture. I created Durag Man because I'm obsessed with blaxploitation films and I love Pam Grier, and I thought it would be super cool to have a little homage to that when we're creating a superhero for Hey A.J. And what was better than using a durag? Because I own a 6-foot durag. And it makes me feel like a superhero when I wear it. Why couldn't someone be like that in AJ's imagination? I really beg of you to give this show a chance. Again, it's an homage to blaxploitation films. And yeah, we're poking fun a little bit at respectability politics because you know what? AJ and her family, they're already excellent. Her dad's a football player. Her mom's a chef. What more do they have to prove? Why can't they have a little Durag Man superhero? Come on, Wakanda forever! Check out Hey AJ and watch it for yourself. It's great for the culture. And there's Jamaican American representation on the Disney Channel, which I never had as a child. And I was so lucky to contribute to. I felt so lucky to be a part of that show. My dad was in the NFL. And so it was really a show that I was really able to tap into my inner child. And growing up, I would have loved a Durag Man. So check it out. Let your kids watch it. Come on, guys.
And she says, I created the character Durag Man, now known as Captain Durag on the Disney show Hey A.J., and I'm just finding out people are finding it problematic. I just wanted our culture to have a superhero of its own. Well, you being of Jamaican descent, that's not your culture. For one, durags are not your culture. But we have a superhero of our culture, of Black American culture. He's called Meteor Man.
Have a good night, folks.
If you don't know about Meteor Man, I suggest you actually look the movie up. It actually was a nice movie when I watched it with my sisters, years ago. But we have, and that's outside of the superheroes that was created, by white, comic book creators, right? Meteor Man was created by, I want to say his name was Robert Townsend, the dude that was in the 5 Heartbeats. But if you looking to make a character of your own culture, it should have been of your culture. So she brought up blaxploitation films, and a lot of us, we watch blaxploitation films. It's usually those films that Black people know because we've seen them growing up and whatnot, like Superfly, New Jack City, Cooley High, Do the Right Thing, Juice, Menace to Society. And you also had, like the Wayans movies, Don't Be a Menace in South Central While Drinking Your Juice in the Hood, which was nothing but like a spoof of Juice, Menace to Society, Boys in the Hood, right? And it's nothing different than what like a Disaster movie was to white folks exploiting, making light of the movies that they put out, right? So we have blaxploitation movies, but those movies, they, instead of necessarily ridiculing what, the culture. It spoke to issues that we had going on in our culture at that time, in our communities at that time. Not even necessarily just the culture, in the communities at that time. It spoke to certain issues that, that was had here in LA, South Central. You coming up with a do-rag dude and that's cleaning up the city of just grime just doesn't make sense. Especially when the do-rag has no properties or no need. What is the do for then? Or what is the do-rag for? He could have been like, you know what, Captain Durag. It could have had something to do with black hair, right? And that probably would have been probably would have been received better than the dude cleaning up garbage. If 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 his fight he fought, like bad hair days or something like that. I won't necessarily say that she was um paying homage to black exploitation films, because those films pretty much talk more so about our issues. And I will say, like, the exploitative part of it is more so with those films highlighting, the issues that we have in some of our communities. Those be in the films that people see, people know. Those are the films that people judge us by. So with that being said, they have a superhero called Captain Durag on Disney, and they could have chose any other thing to do. They could have, went based off of the creator's actual heritage or culture to find a superhero, but they wanted to mock and make fun of ours. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this. If y'all got anything to say about this, how y'all think about what she said, in her video. Let me know that. Let me know all that in the comments. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit the notification bell, because I will be back with another video.
The Truth TV. Subscribe, like, and comment.